Yo guys, welcome back to a new video. Now today's video, like this week, is a little bit of a different one, a little bit of a different video. As you guys can already see, like the title of this video is not the same that I've had the past few weeks. This is a little bit more generic, and it is also a video where I'm filming through my phone on this like vlog style kind of thing. To be honest, I figured out like this is a cool way to kind of film videos, and I want to test this out as well and see kind of how it goes. Please do not mind the shaking and not the angles. I'm not really used to this, but it will get better. Anyways, guys, today's video is not going to be a very long video. It's not going to be a very detailed, in-depth video or anything like that. It's going to be more so me just talking about a specific subject I have focused a lot on the past few days. If you watched my last video, I talked about that I'm going on a little trip. So I went on a trip. I went to Germany with some family and then spent a lot of time with family there, which caused me to not work a lot on what I need to work on, like on the business, which is unfortunate, but also good. And I'll talk about why it is good. But I've not been able to work a lot, so there's not a lot of things I'm going to talk about in terms of outreach, clients, anything like that. I've just pretty much stayed stagnant, and I'm honest, right? That is the point of this channel, staying honest and kind of true with what's really happening. But other than that, one thing I really researched a lot and focused on is focus. Focus, literally focus. The reason I focused a lot on focus and why I've read a lot on it is because like everybody knows this, like a lot of people know this, but the average attention span of a human is 8 seconds. 8 seconds. And realistically, a lot of people watching this, it might not be 8 seconds, but it is you guys, a lot of you guys, and especially me, right, as well. I'm not the best at focus. Like I'm not able to sit down for like 8 hours on one single task. But I am getting better, and I do feel like I'm in a place where I can kind of talk about focus and why focus is important and how to actually get better at focus. So what you can think about focus like is like you have this like charging, this battery, like as if you have a phone, right? You have your phone that has 100% charging. You in a day, in 24 hours, you have this 100% charging of focus. Whatever you divert your focus to, your attention to, what you think about is what energy you're going to extract and actually get better at. For example, your brain, the cognitive ability in your brain, doesn't know the difference between solving a problem on your own business and solving a problem for something completely else. And I'll come with an example. So what happens is that if you're spending your mind and your time solving a problem for something else, you're spending that energy on elsewhere than on your business. So let's say here, you have 100%. Person A has 100% energy in a day. Person B has 100% energy on a day. They have the same business, right? Person A spends a lot of time on his business. They spend the same amount of time on their business, right? But person A is spending, let's say, 2 hours a day on Netflix, and they're like discussing some random stuff, like political stuff that doesn't even apply to them, like for at least like 3 hours a day. The other guy is not doing that. He's not doing any of that. He doesn't watch Netflix, no YouTube, or he can watch YouTube if it's like some stuff where he doesn't have to think a lot, but it is like generally things that he doesn't really think about. It's like he spends time with family, but he doesn't discuss any like unnecessary things, any of that. Person A is spending 40% of their energy in a day on things that doesn't directly affect their life and improve their life. For example, you're watching a Netflix series and a guy is doing a heist, and you start thinking of like, okay, how about he does this? Okay, he's caught now. Like, what is he gonna do? You start thinking of solutions to the problems that this guy is in. So you're using that same energy that you can use in your business and leveraging that elsewhere, like on thinking of how this person in this random Netflix series can escape a situation that you are not in, right? In the same way, when you're in a political debate or discussion with your friends or family, anything like that, which really doesn't apply to you at all, it doesn't even matter. But you're spending your energy thinking about it and like researching it and then talking about it and then spending your energy on something that really doesn't apply anything to you. Like you're spending a lot of time figuring out and reading and like discussing about something that doesn't matter. Like you could spend that same time in your business. So by the end of the day, 40% of it literally goes to something that doesn't matter. And then 60% of it goes into the business, right? And then you have person B, which is 100% into the business. Now, if you think about it in like 10 days perspective, person A has only used 600%. Like if you add it up, like I know it doesn't work like that, but then person B is just completely on 1,000%. Like if you put it that way, that is almost double the amount of focus that person B has in the same time frame. And that is literally what you gotta do. Like, you gotta be obsessed with this shit. Like, with business, whatever business you do, you gotta be obsessed. You gotta be focused and you gotta be diverted into it. Yes, you don't have to be so crazy, but like you really have to. Like, everybody will eventually, like, you will succeed, you will get results. But the time it takes to get you there, you can literally 2 to 10x it by just focusing on just the business. Focusing on just the business. Like, forget everything else. Like, I scaled from 0 to 5K a month without like focusing only on the business. Like, to be honest, I was taking breaks. I was not spending a lot of time on my business every single day. I was watching Netflix, watching YouTube, doing all that kind of stuff. But still, I was able to achieve that. I could have achieved that 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times faster if I was 100% on the business, which I am looking to get better on. So honestly, that's something I learned, and it's something that all of us can apply. Like, literally, if you do it for a long period of time, your attention span is going to get better. You're going to get better at work. You're going to get better work quality, and everything is going to get a lot better. So that's one thing you can do. And then that is literally just me just wanting to share that with you guys. That is one thing I really learned. I know there might be a lot of people that already know this, but it's definitely something that I wanted to share and just talk about. In terms of the agency, in terms of how it's going, as mentioned, currently at 5K a month. I will update you guys next week on a little bit more of a detailed view breakdown, because now I'm starting to film with my phone, so it's going to be a lot easier to just like turn around, show you guys the setup, show you guys kind of how it works, how I track stuff, how, the revenue, all of that stuff. Because I want to do that as well. I feel like it gives a little bit more of a context to everything I'm talking about. Other than that, there's not a lot more. This video, short video, just me kind of talking about that, why focus is very important. And then on Sunday, I will post a new video, which is around 5 days from now, because this video is 3 days late. But yeah, that's all for today, guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Looking forward to the next video and wish you guys a great week. Alrighty, bye-bye.